Xfinity Series qualifying has officially concluded from Sonoma Raceway, and Shane Van Gisbergen has won his first career NASCAR pole. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. As I just said a second ago, Xfinity Series qualifying has officially concluded for Sonoma Raceway, and Shane Van Gisbergen has won his first career NASCAR Top Tier Series pole. Really huge congratulations to Shane Van Gisbergen on getting it done. It wasn't even close. In round number one, SVG was half a second faster than the second place car, which was Ty Gibbs. Then in the final round of qualifying, Shane Van Gisbergen was 3.5 to 4/10 quicker than Ty Gibbs. He came very close to winning the pole last week at Portland, and of course went on to go get the victory last week. And now he'll be looking to get his second straight victory this weekend. And I think he's got to be the favorite going into this race, because not only was he the fastest in practice, but like I mentioned, he was the fastest in the first round of qualifying and the second round of qualifying as well. This is Shane Van Gisbergen's bread and butter. Not only that, he's going to be spotting in the Cup Series race as well, Will Brown. But still, this is the bread and butter for SVG, but he's also been getting better on the ovals as well. And I think that SVG is going to have, like I said, a really strong chance and a great opportunity to pick up his second straight victory and his second career Xfinity Series victory in a row. And if he continues to get better, there's a really good chance, possibility, that he'll be a full-time Cup driver. We've had rumors and speculation coming out. There's a very good chance that SVG is going to be up in the Cup Series full-time with Trackhouse Racing next year, also with Suarez and Chastain, that being Suarez, Ross Chastain, being on that same lineup as well. But he is going to have some very tough competition in the race. Ty Gibbs, I think, is going to be a major threat for the win. Ty Gibbs is a very solid road course racer, and I think he's going to have a good chance and opportunity to win the race later today. You've also got drivers like AJ Allmendinger, Austin Hill, Sammy Smith, Justin Allgaier. Those guys are going to be very, very fast today as well. And there's a very stacked NASCAR Xfinity Series field today. The one area where SVG is really going to have to be good and quick is going to be the restarts. The big issue last week was the restarts for Shane. And it's still something that he's continuing to learn. But if he can nail the restarts today in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race, I think he's going to be the guy to beat. And also pit crew. He's had a lot of really good pit stops this year. I feel like his colleagues' pit crew really has not been the issue in a majority of races, but they did make some mistakes last week. So they don't make any of those mistakes. I think that Shane will be in a very solid and a really good position in today's race. And it's just so cool to see him finally get that first career pole in NASCAR. Like I said, he came very close to winning the pole last week, and to see him get that first career Xfinity Series and NASCAR top tier pole in general is really huge for his career. And like I said a second ago, I think he is the true favorite to go to victory lane later tonight. I think he's going to be very strong, and I think he's going to be a guy to beat, because he's going to have some really tough competition, but I think he's going to be very, very fast today as well. Some other notable qualifiers, Ty Gibbs will start on the front row. Ty tried to go off for a second time to try to get the pole, but he'll be starting on the front row. Justin Allgaier made the final round as well. Also, Sammy Smith, I believe, made the final round. But there were some notable drivers that did not make the final round. Chandler Smith, who's in contention for the championship at the moment, he did not make the final round today. Also, guys like John Hunter Nemechek missed the final round. John Hunter's usually really good at a lot of our types of tracks. He's kind of struggled on road courses historically, but John Hunter's someone who is usually very good in Xfinity. He's already got a win this year. And then, of course, they have other notable drivers like Brandon Jones and Haley Deegan. Haley Deegan has struggled on road courses this year, so it isn't a shock or surprise. And Borisset also did not make the final round as well. Same with Josh Williams and many other very talented drivers in this series as well, along with Parker Retzlaff. So a very stacked NASCAR Xfinity Series field. Obviously, with the new repave coming in, it's going to play with some people later today in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. But like I said, this is a really huge deal for Shane. Obviously, he's continuing to build up his career, and the more accolades he can get, the better he's going to get. And I think he is going to continue to impress. And like I said, I think he's got a really strong chance and a fantastic opportunity here to pick up his first career NASCAR Cup Series victory, his second straight NASCAR Xfinity Series win, which would be very, very huge, because this would ultimately lock him in. If you take away that penalty he received not too long ago at COTA, where he got sent to the tail on the longest line instead of finishing second, he would be in on points right now. And I think that he has a very good chance of getting a lot of points today. The big thing will be, can Kaulig Racing do good with the strategy too? Because one of the biggest issues that Kaulig Racing has had so far this year is their strategy. They've struggled on that so far this year, and I think they better work on that if they're going to try to contend for a championship later this year. But I feel like Kaulig Racing is also starting to show a lot more pace and speed. But they need to do really good on these road courses because that's where drivers like SPG and AJ Allmendinger are going to be very strong. And they're going to have to go through other drivers like Parker Clearman throughout the day as well, and along with Sheldon Creed. Nonetheless, this is a massive and huge deal for Shane Van Gisbergen to get that first career pole. Congratulations to him on it. It's a massive and huge accomplishment for him, and I think he's only going to continue getting better in this series going forward, and I think he's going to win more poles. There's a lot of good races coming up. We got the race tonight, which is really exciting. I think unlike the Cup Series race, where I'm not expecting much tomorrow, I think the Xfinity Series race is going to be very exciting and very, very fun. And we get to see some really great drivers. And by the way, this also is the final broadcast for Fox as well with their coverage, because remember, they're going to be going to the CW starting next year. So thank you, Adam Alexander, for everything. And it's kind of sad to see that they are going to be leaving Fox, but at the same token, same time, when you got a really good opportunity to work with the CW going into 2025, it does make a lot of sense. Hopefully someone like a Carl Edwards or like a Kurt Busch could get an opportunity to run that as well. But then we, of course, got a lot of other content dropping, among other things. So, that is going to be it for the reaction to Shane Van Gisbergen winning his first career NASCAR pole. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, and if I win a video, does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support my Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's video. Who's your pick to win the NASCAR Xfinity Series race later tonight? Let me know your pick in the comments below. And also congratulate Shane Van Gisbergen on picking up his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series pole. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later tonight on the channel, we're going to have the NASCAR Cup Series reactions to pole qualifying, and we're also going to have reactions to Xfinity and a Shane Van Gisbergen video if he goes to victory lane. We'll just have that video out on the channel. Then tomorrow, we're going to have the starting lineup for the Toyota Save Mara 350, and we're also going to have the Cup Series race view, and we should be having a Will Brown or Cam Waters video dropping tomorrow night as well. We got a lot of great content dropping this weekend that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. Many, many videos coming that you're going to see coming up soon. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content, other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.